somebody, you got breath, and know what happens? You want to shortchange God to my, hi, y'all. Hi, my foot. I'm going to jump all over. I ain't going to jump on my peaks because I just bought. But know what happens? I'm going to jump somewhere. I'm going to jump somewhere. I got to jump on top of the pulpit. I'm going to jump somewhere. Know what happens? See, when God is in your life, you can't say, still, man. I can't get up there. You better learn how to. Jesus said, he said, look what he said, these things I have already told you. That you go, he said what he said, but he tell you first of all, he said, in me, you will have peace. Y'all got it? Watch how he dealt with it. He said, now, know how he dealt with that? He give you the answer before the question. He told you what he's going to do for you before he even give you the problems. He said, in me, you're going to have peace. Then he said, in this world, you're going to have trouble. He didn't say, in this world, you're going to have trouble, but in me, he tell you below. He tell you what your remedy is before he give you the trouble in your life. He said, number one. He said, I'm your peace of God. I'm going to bring you through some stuff. I'm going to be the one that keep calm and I'm going to keep a tranquilizer in your life while you're going through your trouble. So when I'm going through it, if I got Jesus on board, I can sail, let the wind blow, let the storm rise, let the lightning flash, let the thunder roll. I got peace. Oh, your hand outside, I got peace. Say I'm sailing on the ship of sea, on the sea with Jesus, and I know everything gonna be all right. When you sailing with Jesus, baby, you got peace in the ship. I know the storm is rising. I know the rain is coming down. I know the thunder flashing. Oh, but I got peace. You know what you call that? You call that the docetic approach. The docetic sees the physical world as being less than real. Remind me of the 1923 movie with Jimmy Cagney called The White Cliffs of Dover. The government was behind him. He was in his plane. He was driving. He looked. He was invaded. He was behind him for tax evasion. He didn't pay his taxes, so he got on his plane, and the government was behind him in his plane. He looked up before him, and he saw the white cliff called the White Cliffs of Dover. And know what he did? He wasn't afraid, and I can see him right now driving his plane, and the government was behind him, and he saw that cliff, and he drove his plane straight in the cliff and spit out the door. Because he realized that life is a tale that is told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Some people look at life like that. It's a tale. I told you before, life is a gift. James 4:14 said, what is your life? It is even a vapor that appears for a little while and then poof, vanishes away. He said life is a bubble on the water. And Jesus stand back and said, if you want peace in your life, I'm going to give it to you. In the midst of your storm, in the midst of your turbulence, some of us have some turbulent turbines, doxy turbines, wishy-washy storms. But in the midst of my storm, Jesus says, you can have some peace. Because you can have some tranquility. Come from the Greek word, the root word is tranquilizing. That means that I would calm you in your storms. So if you want the Lord, if you want to go through some storms, go through that with Jesus. You wouldn't be sitting up there talking, oh Lord, have mercy, why I'm going through it. Why? Look, it's not what I'm going through. It's why I'm going through. So instead of you saying, I don't know what is going on in my life, you ought to be asking yourself why it's going on. Because I better take some time out now and get to the next point. He says, look at the B clause. He says, in this world, you shall have some tribulations. Did you see what he said? First of all, he says, I'm going to give you peace. But why he said that, then he turned around and said, in this world. Boy, that was strange. Look what he says. In me, you're going to have peace. In the world, you're going to have trouble. So what I better start doing is stop living in the world and start living in Jesus. Oh, somebody better talk to me. Because are y'all getting the message? I hope y'all getting the message. Huh? God doing so much for you, brothers and sisters. Let me tell you something. Right now, I don't understand that. I'm going to have to break it down. Let me see something. Just like you asking your daddy, if you don't thank God, know what happened? We take God's stuff and want to use it for the devil. That's just like asking your daddy, Daddy, I'm getting ready to elope. Come on, drive the car. Just like asking your mama, Mama, I'm getting ready to run away. Don't tell Daddy. But y'all can get this one. It's just like asking your husband, baby, I'm going to see my man. Let me use your car. I bet y'all got it now. I bet y'all got it now. I bet y'all got it now. Y'all got it now. Whenever we treat God like that, that's what we're doing. Know what happened? How you going to say, Lord, know what happened? He said, look, I want my business deal to, I don't have time for you, but I want this business deal to go through. Give me enough breath and keep my mind clear so I can go put it. But I ain't got time for you. Isn't that a tragedy? You don't want to come to church, but you want to use God's stuff to go do something for the devil. Lord, look, I ain't got time to come to church, but just give me some breath so I can go to the mall. Lord, I ain't got time. I don't have time to come to church, but just give me some strength so I can pull down them levers on Sunday. Just give me some strength. Lord, I ain't got time for to go to church, but just give me some strength. I need that strength to pull down them levers because I'm looking for 7-Eleven. I'm looking for 3 apples or 3 oranges or 3 possum or something or 3 crocodiles or something, but just give me 3. Did y'all get it? When you don't, look, that's what you're doing when you don't come to church. Say, Lord, I don't have time for you, but just give me some breath so I can go out here and do what I want to do. No, I don't go to church, but you're using God's breath. Using God, the Lord, just keep my heart beating now because I don't have time for you, but I got to go do other stuff. Like what you're doing is more important than God. Isn't that something? What you going to tell your husband? Loan me your car. I'm going to see my man. That's the way we treat God. That's what you're doing. Huh? While you in your infidelity, you want God to keep your mind clear and give you the strength to be able to perform the duties and activities. Y'all got it? Lord, I need your strength to perform these activities. Now, I ain't got time, but I'm infidelity against you. Now, I'm just going against you. Let me go here and do this. But I need your strength. Isn't that something? You're going to mess up on God and ask him to help you to do it. You're going to mess up on God and ask him, help me to do it. Help me to go run around and help me. I better get off of that. Y'all getting too quiet now. Y'all getting too quiet. Y'all getting too quiet. I can hear a red do what on cotton? Boom. You are going to have some trouble. The first thing we looked at what? tranquilizer, tranquility. Let's use the word tranquility.